What is up, folks? Briston Gaming here. With Alpha 20 just around the corner, 7 Days to Die is going to experience an influx of both old and new players. And with this influx of people, there is one question that is going to be asked a lot. What is a good horde-based design? In this series, I'm going to show you how to build a base that can last you from your first horde night until your last. And the good thing about this base is that it can be worked on slowly over the course of your in-game week, so you don't feel the need to rush to get anything done per day. Also, this base is really easy to build and set up, so if you decide to move later, you can do so with minimal effort and minimal loss. And a little tip for new players is you want to look for these two pallets here, this dark blue one and this light blue one. Now, the light blue one contains cement, which is a key component in upgrading past cobblestone. You're going to need it to make the concrete mix. And speaking of cobblestone, this blue one gives cobblestone. So it's always good to dig these up whenever you have the chance, because they're going to save you resources in the end. And if you need to get rocks, these pallets here are a fantastic source for rock, because each pallet can give 50 with just a crummy stone hammer, so you're not having to go bust boulders or pick up rocks off the ground. And also, when you're out getting iron from stuff like this, you can turn this iron into dukes very easily. So when you're sitting here mining this iron, when you come here, you can go to the robotic turret ammo and you can craft them up. You can craft the robotic turret ammo and you can sell it for, I think 500 robotic turret ammo is 400 dukes, which you can easily get 500 robotic turret ammo in no time at all, because the iron is super easy to mine. But now on to the base. The material for the first week is 400 wood to make frames, 1600 wood to upgrade frames, 200 cobblestone for upgrades, and 200 cobblestone for repairs. And your first week schedule is going to be day 1, location scouting and resource gathering while you're questing. And what I mean by that is, while you're out doing your beginner quests and making your way to the trader, you're going to be looking for a place to build. Now, a tip is, when you're deciding on where you want to build the base, if you're going to build it on a hill, you want to make sure that there's an easy path up for zombies, so they go up the hill and into the base, as opposed to just knocking everything down. Day 2 is foundation framing and resource gathering while you're questing. Now, I've already got a place here, and I'll give a tip. When you're picking your base as well, if you build on something like this, it saves a lot of time for upgrades, and you don't have to dig, which digging can be kind of a pain until you get an auger and stuff. So if you want to build on something like this that already has a concrete base, it's not a bad idea. And for new players, I'm going to recommend you do it, but I'm going to show you how to build the base as though you dug everything out. And then day 3 through 6 is going to be upgrade and resource gathering while you're questing. So periodically, you're going to come back to the base, you're going to upgrade, you're going to quest, upgrade, quest, stuff like that. So you're not feeling rushed to do anything on any one particular day. And then day 7 is going to be finalizing any upgrades that you need to do some resource gathering around your base, and prepare for nightfall. Now, this is all the materials that we're going to need, minus the stuff that we just gathered up. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to lay out the frame of the base. Now, the frame of the base is 7 blocks wide and 11 blocks deep. And like I said, if you build over here on this, you don't have to dig out the foundation. But that's what we're going to do, because one, it gives a lot more experience, and you can use the clay that you dig up to make cobblestone. So it's really just, it's your call. But for new players, I'm going to recommend you build on the concrete. But this is going to teach you how to if you can't find any. And don't be surprised if digging everything out takes you the better part of a full end-game day, because it can take a long time. But you'll get plenty of clay doing it. There we go. So we've got the base foundation. Now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna upgrade this all the way up to cobblestone. Now, a tip for new players: if you have multiple block types that you're going to use, you can actually split your stacks, so that way you only have to upgrade what you want as opposed to, or change what you want as opposed to changing the stack multiple times. So like here, we're going to hold R, we're going to go to shape, we're going to select ramp. We're going to place a ramp there. But now instead of having to change this back to a block, we can just go back over to this one and put a block down and then put the ramp on top of it. And then put a block there, put a block there, and then put the last ramp on top of this. And now we're going to go ahead and upgrade these to cobblestone as well. Look at that. You get plenty of experience for upgrading as well, so don't be surprised if you start climbing through the levels while you upgrade everything. It is a very easy way to get experience. Ooh. We want to upgrade this one first. Always upgrade from the bottom up, because that's where the weight is at. Then now that we've got those upgraded, we can go ahead and put this block back down there. And actually, we're going to go ahead and make this a little bit easier for the zombies to get up. Because if we leave this like this, there's going to be zombies here that might not have such an easy time. So we're going to split one more block over there. And we're going to change these to ramps first. We're going to have a ramp on that side and a ramp on that side, and then we're going to change this to a full corner there. So now zombies, they'll come this way and they'll go whoop, upsy daisy. So they'll have an easier time of it. Then now we're going to go ahead and come out 3 blocks. We're going to put down a foundation or a pillar, and then we're going to come out 3 more blocks. Sorry, we're going to come out 4 blocks from that, and we're going to put down a pillar. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and here on the corners, or not the corner, but the sides, is we're actually going to connect it all together. Because eventually we're going to close all this in, but for right now, those are going to act as supports. And then the same is here on the back. So it's going to act as a support system to make sure everything stays up and nothing falls down. But eventually, this is all going to be enclosed and upgraded because this is where we're going to be living. So I'm going to pick up that and we're going to upgrade this all the way to cobblestone. Tried to upgrade it past cobblestone. But we're going to upgrade cobblestone all the way up the pillar because this is going to support all the weight. And we can actually upgrade these 2 blocks here to the 2nd tier of wood. And then we're going to upgrade this as well. And just upgrade them to the 2nd tier of wood. Then now we can pick up this block and we're going to upgrade this all the way to cobblestone, all the way up. And you see that experience is just pouring in. And you will most likely end up having far more than the minimum requirement of resources as you quest and you level. So it is okay to upgrade past the minimum 200 for upgrades on cobblestone. You just want to make sure you keep 200 set aside for repairs during Horde night. You can easily upgrade the entire base to cobblestone if you're diligent enough at gathering your resources. So if that's something that you decide you want to do, by all means. But the bare minimum you need is just the support pillars upgraded to cobblestone because they're going to hold all the weight. And then, like I said, eventually this is going to be enclosed and we'll have a doorway here coming in, or a doorway wherever you want to put one. I like putting it right here on the side. now we're going to come up top. We're going to upgrade all of this to wood. Well, we're going to upgrade this center one here to cobblestone first. We're going to upgrade these to wood. Okay, so now that we've got those upgraded, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and create a little barricade to keep zombies from getting to us. So we're going to put that up to 3 blocks. Oop, I fell, but that's okay. So there we go. So now we've got that up to 3 blocks. Now this is going to keep the zombies from getting to us because we're going to be standing back here fighting. So we can go ahead and put down, not that block there, but that's okay. We can pick it up in a minute. We can go ahead and put out some blocks here just to give us something extra to stand on. We're going to make our way back up here. We're going to go ahead and fill this in. So now, the easy way to keep a horde out is we're going to take a ramp. We're going to put a ramp like that. We're not going to upgrade it yet because, you know, we're going to want to wait in and out while we prepare for horde night. But then I'm going to split this off. I'm going to take one, and we're going to turn this one into a wood pole. And what we're going to do is we're going to hold R, we're going to go advanced, and we're going to rotate it until it sits like that. Now we're not going to place this down because, again, we want to be able to get in and out. But what this is going to do is it's going to keep zombies from being able to come in and attack us easily, and it's going to give us room to be able to just sit here and smack. And this, the reason why we want this ramp here is for dogs, crawlers, or anything like that that come this way, we can smack, or we can upgrade here as need be. We can do repairs on the foundation if it takes damage. But we are going to go ahead and upgrade these to cobblestone because these are going to take a little bit of a pounding. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade these. We're going to upgrade these to cobblestone. If you get lucky, which I highly doubt many people will, but if you get really lucky, you can actually upgrade this base all the way to concrete on day 7. I've seen it happen, but it's very rare that you're going to get that lucky. We're going to go ahead and upgrade these just to the 2nd tier of wood, so that way a little bit more stability. Like I said, we get pretty good experience doing this. We're already almost level 6. And the bigger the base, the more experience you can get while you upgrade. Resource-wise, it's a little intensive, but man, is that experience worth it. Especially if you're not one that really likes going out and doing a lot of mining and stuff like that. Some of the resources you can easily get just by normal questing. Like I don't really do much mining in the game. So now that we're down here, we're going to come around to the front. And now zombies are going to have a habit of when they pile up here, they're going to try to jump up and get over us. So we want to keep that from happening. So what we're going to do is we're going to put 6 blocks out like that. That's going to keep zombies from being able to jump up, and it's going to keep them focused right in this area. So now we're going to go ahead and upgrade these 6 blocks to the 2nd tier of wood. So this is going to keep the zombies narrowed in and focused on us, as opposed to trying to jump over each other. They're just going to stay in a single file line and occasionally fall off the sides, and then we can just, you know, continue to fight them without having them jump over and get to us. And if you really want to, you can actually extend this all the way, so that way they never have a chance to climb up. You can put even more out, but we're not going to do that. The 2 that we have there, the 2 rows, is more than enough to keep zombies from climbing. Should be more than enough, I should say. We might have to adjust that come Horde night. But now we're going to go ahead and we're going to upgrade the foundation down here to the 2nd tier of wood. So we'll be back when we get everything upgraded. Okay, so now that we have everything upgraded, as you see, there's a couple spots that we left just the wood frame blocks in. That's so that way we can pick them up and upgrade these to the higher tiers later without having to cut through a block. But now we're going to come up here and we're going to expand the wall a little bit on this side and a little bit on this side. And this is just to keep zombies from trying to jump up or jump across and get to us. And then after this, we are going to create a couple of easy little doors. We've got 2 doors. And the purpose of these doors is eventually we'll have traps out there, and this will provide us a way to get in and out. But we can also upgrade these to keep zombies out. But there we go. And that's it. That is all we need to do now. I didn't mean to upgrade those to cobblestone. I just kind of got carried away with the upgrading. But that's it. That's all we have. Now we just have to test it out for Horde night. So we will be back when it's Horde night. Well, here we are, everybody. So it is Horde night. The Horde will be here in just a few minutes. And as you see, I went ahead and I did something. I added in these little hatches just to give us a little reprieve in case, you know, they start swarming up too much. We can pop those up, do a repair. We can lower these down, do the same thing. You have them both on the top and the bottom. You can, you know, kind of keep them back for a second while you know, do a repair. And I did get lucky, and I found a gun from a toilet, and I bought a AK-47 and a double barrel shotgun from the trader. And I got lucky with some ammo and Molotov cocktails as quest rewards. So we're going to be focusing mostly on melee, but it is good to have some guns. And there's our first one coming in. We're going to see if we can't take a couple of them out. Okay, they're going to try to come here to our ladder, so we're just going to go ahead and cut it down. Now they should run around to the front. We had a little ladder there so that way we could climb up. So she's down, he's down. We've also got some skull crushers here to give us melee. We're going to go ahead and drink some coffee here just for the stamina regeneration. We want that extra stamina. That stamina regen is really good. And while we have a second, I can show you, I've been doing a whole lot of killing and exploring. Been doing some questing. He is like he's stuck on the door, even though it's down. That's okay. We got a pistol we can take him out with if need be. Oh, he hit us. That's okay. We can go ahead and loot this bag here. We got another little maul. she's down. Go ahead and loot this. Oop, we got hit, but that's okay. Do some repairs. And we can repair that while we're here. So see, that's why I added in the, because it gives us a little bit of reprieve, keeps them from, all of them from easily running up on us. Keeps some of the taller ones at the back. So we have a good chance of, you know, staying through the horde a lot longer. But of course, we still get these guys that come in. And if you get the right perk book, you can sit here and do this and restore health when you punch. So you see how every time I hit, I get 1 health back. So it's just an easy, fun little way to restore health if you get the right perk book, which I got lucky to get. Mostly spent the time running around and... Is that it? Spent so much iron making these... spikes. I hear them, but I don't see them. I added this back wall here too. We have not enough wood, so I'm not going to make... Oh, you know what? Screw it. We're just going to drop down here. I hear a zombie. You can see where some of them were here trying to smash in our area. I hear a zombie, but I don't see him. So we're just going to go ahead and craft a ladder real quick. Oh, there's the guy. Okay. So he's there. So we're just going to go ahead and put that there. And then this is an easy way to get back up, is you just run, jump. Yeah, we hit the spikes a little bit. Now we hit the spikes a lot, but that's okay. So you just run, jump, and you climb up the ladder. And so that guy's over there, which is fine. We're going to try to throw a Molotov at him. Hey, we hit him with a Molotov. It makes me wonder if this is the last guy of the horde. And it looks like he was. So that's it, folks. As you see, the base works out really well. You know, we have these here to give us a little reprieve to keep the zombies from swarming us too hard. Super easy to make, just little iron hatches. So if you've got some iron here, you just go to recipes, iron hatch, and then you just upgrade them as much as you can. You could even go from wood to iron, and it gives them a lot farther of a breakdown path. So you actually can have them last a whole lot longer. But that's it. That's how it handles for a horde. That's the first horde night, as you see here. And next horde night, what we're going to do is we're going to expand this wall. I went ahead and I built this wall at the back here to give us a way up. And I spent so much iron crafting those spikes, which I think was kind of a waste, honestly. You really don't have to do this. This is just something I added. But we're going to finish building this out, and we're going to totally enclose all of this in, and we're going to make this a full-on base. We're going to put a garage door, if we can get the material, here, so that way, you know, you just pull your car in, boop, put another garage door here for entering and exiting. We've got all of our little workbenches here. We can have, you know, some little amenities and stuff here, and then a little horde fighting section up there, and then we'll have traps we'll start putting in this whole area here. So eventually this will be spread out to where there will be bars and stuff, or not bars, but blocks here on the side that are going to hold arrow slits, so that way we can have traps, and it's going to be really neat. I think you guys are going to like it. But thanks for sticking around as long as you did. I hope you had fun. Make sure you like, subscribe, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Have fun. Take it easy. We'll see you next time.